Did you hear the rumor? Social Security checks are increasing by $169 a month in 2025. It sounds amazing, right? That is almost $2,000 a year in extra cash. But before you start planning that vacation, you need to see the real math. Hi, I am Thomas Wright. Headlines are flying everywhere about the new COLA numbers. But there is a massive difference between the gross increase and what actually lands in your bank account. In this video, we are going to peel back the layers. I will reveal the official 2025 COLA projection. And then, we are going to subtract the Medicare Part B premium hike that nobody wants to talk about. Will you really get a raise? Or is it just a wash? The final number I calculated for the average retiree might disappoint you. Let's look at the numbers. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Where did this $169 rumor come from? It turns out that number likely refers to the maximum possible benefit increase for high earners. Or it is simply clickbait designed to get your hopes up. For 90% of Americans, that number is a fantasy. Here is the official reality. The Senior Citizens League is currently projecting the 2025 cost of living adjustment to be around 2.5%. Now, let's do the math on the average retiree check. In 2024, the average Social Security check is about $1,907. $1,907. If we apply a 2.5% increase to that, you are not getting $169. You are getting $47. $47. That is a huge difference. But wait, it gets worse. You don't even get to keep all of that $47. Enter Medicare Part B. Most seniors have their Part B premiums deducted automatically from their Social Security checks. In 2024, you paid $174.70, $174.70. But in 2025, that premium is projected to jump to $185. That is an increase of over $10 a month. So, let's do the final calculation. Your $47 raise minus the $10 Medicare hike leaves you with a net increase of just $37. $37. That barely covers a tank of gas. Meanwhile, the price of eggs, insurance, and property taxes has gone up way more than 2.5%. This is what I call the inflation squeeze. So the bad news is the government isn't coming to save you. The good news? You can save yourself. You don't need a massive raise from Social Security if you know how to plug the leaks in your budget. Here is my 3-step inflation shield plan for 2025. Step number 1. The open enrollment hack. Did you know that 70% of seniors are overpaying for their Medicare Part D prescription plans? They pick a plan at age 65 and never change it. Big mistake. Plans change their formularies every year. If you haven't shopped your plan during open enrollment, do it now. You could find a plan that covers your exact meds for $50 less per month. That puts the missing COLA money right back in your pocket. Step number 2. The cash wake-up call. If you are keeping your emergency fund in a big bank checking account earning 0.01% interest, you are voluntarily losing money. Move that cash into a high-yield savings account. Right now, you can still get 4% to 5% risk-free. On a $10,000 emergency fund, that is $500 of free money a year. That is more than the COLA increase. Step number 3. The bucket strategy. Stop selling stocks when the market is down to pay for groceries. Keep 1 to 2 years of living expenses in cash or short-term bonds. We call this your now bucket. This prevents you from having to sell your nest egg during a market dip just to buy eggs. Conclusion. The $169 rumor was nice, but math is better. Don't rely on headlines. Rely on a plan. If you want more strategies to protect your retirement from inflation and taxes, click that subscribe button. I am Thomas Wright. I will see you in the next video. But wait, before you go, there is one more gotcha that almost nobody mentions. Will this extra COLA money push you into a higher tax bracket? You see, the IRS doesn't adjust the taxation thresholds for Social Security based on inflation. These numbers have been stuck at $25,000 for individuals and $32,000 for couples for decades. Here is the nightmare scenario. Let's say you were just under the limit in 2024. You paid zero taxes on your benefits. Great. But in 2025, because of this COLA increase, your income rises just enough to cross that threshold. Suddenly, up to 50% or even 85% of your entire Social Security benefit becomes taxable income. That tiny $47 raise could actually cost you hundreds of dollars in new taxes if you are not careful. Talk to your CPA about provisional income before you spend that extra cash. Finally, mark your calendars. When will you actually see this money? Since January 1st, 2025 is a holiday. Payments follow a specific schedule based on your birthday. If you were born between the 1st and the 10th of the month, expect your first hire check on the second Wednesday of January. If your birthday is between the 11th and 20th, it arrives on the third Wednesday. And for those born between the 21st and 31st, look for it on the fourth Wednesday. Do not be confused if your bank deposit hits a day early or late. Keep an eye on your My Social Security account online in December for the official notice. Now, if you want to know exactly how to calculate that provisional income so you don't get taxed, watch this video right here. I am Thomas Wright. Stay wealthy, and I'll see you next time.